Boker Tov, good morning, good night, and Spakeya, Zoan, Ohio, Dobro Tro, and we're bonjour, and so we're saying good morning, buongiorno, and we have something we want to say to you. First of all, we had a party last night. Thanks, Dad, and for the song that always you always sang to me and my beloved Tzidkim Shabbat when we were little kids. Our family sang to us, and our nannies and babysitters sang to us. The Egyptian cotton we own is high. Which is legit too. I heard this song when they helped me to remember when we were in Switzerland. Um, your daddy's rich and your mama's good looking, so hush, little baby. The Egyptian cotton is high. We have Egyptian cotton, so we just let you know that too. At a instant party. Well, not instant. We have to have the parties like that really quick because the people crash and try to crash last night too. Also, this morning, it was a surprise party on our bank sector here. So, but it's it. And the woman sang really nice. She sang the song. It was live music. Okay, so now when we went yesterday morning, my beloved Husband Beat and our beloved Rural Rochester family told me now you have to, and our beloved Rural family members said you have to go charge your phone. When you go there, you see you can't charge your phone, but you have to write. And then the woman, when she saw me yesterday morning, and she saw us there, me, and she knew she was finished. Basically, said, and she had threatened to try to tear up my police wire from England. Basically, said that Power Pack is also a police wire from our M15 and M16 guards who guard Her Majesty the Queen, which is me. My beloved King Shabbat is the king. We inherited the throne of England. We told you that before. And so now to make a long story short, she was trying to kill us before we could tell you what had happened. You know, Abaddon the Sleepy Yahoo had a twin brother. Remember, I told you BB1 and BB2. Well, she obviously had something to do trying to shoot. She didn't know he had a twin, and she shot the twin. But I said, so she led to her and possibly other people with them. Because I said the people came to try to hurt our beloved royal family members and our beloved royal Rothschild family members, our beloved royal family members, and our beloved royal family members here. To our beloved royal kinsmen people, people. They're the Nazis. But said they're Colin Powell's daughter and nieces. They were going to be made to leave here. They all gave King Hussein threats. My beloved Kinsmen, I were really small, but I said, and they gave threats in this park that you see me sit. And King Hussein had us get in the car with him. You know, we were his grandchildren, and he told us we're in a limousine. They made fun of how big they were actually floored how big a limousine was. He talked to us, and we're his grandchildren. He talked to King Abdullah and Queen Rania, and he told us what to do if anything happened to him. Because we inherited the throne. You know, he explained to us because he said they're Nazis, and he just know they tried to kill us. It's the way they acted. And he told him, he said, if anything happened to him before he made them leave and before he could arrest them, that they would be even more sorry for killing them and doing the things that the bad things that we just know they were trying to do. But he said because he would make them sorry. He would make them sorry from his grave. They're criminal. They tried to dump all their garbage women on us and tried to make us force us to try to take their women. But he said, and Colin Powell's not a royal. But he said, Nazis, you don't come to somebody's house and they refuse to leave, or somebody's home and refuse to leave our country. He said, we told you what they did. They threatened to rape us on our doorsteps in Switzerland. They came to Jerusalem and came to Israel. Beyonce and Prosperous Charles and the Secret Service of America threatening to try to rape and kill us all. You don't do stuff like that. But said, so that's just another batch. It's during the Cold War. So we said they're Cold War people. But said, and they're old. And also that man you saw give me the power pack. I remember that power pack. He got it from China. But said, but he's a man, you know, because he got in trouble. He was with the bad people. He was with the ones that gave threats to King Hussein. He was trying to kill us. King Hussein, when he was dying, told us that he was actually a Christian and that that he was really bad and he was trying to kill us and trying to take our things. Last night I saw that they were Christian because his family was attacking me, but just did. And every time I never heard me say, I said, "Did you say you were going to try to kill me?" I heard him always saying that, and he'd like change the subject, cover it up, but just sit or say something else. He said something else, but I know I heard him, and I could see the expression on his face. He kept trying to get me to come down to where his shops were. They're empty buildings, and I said, "I'm not coming down there." But he said, "You can change your clothes and wash, keep me from the bathroom." We know they're Nazis to keep us from the bathroom and make us pee on ourselves. So we said, "No, they basically know that too." That's how we catch them. But that's it. So all the criminal women down there at the Esquire shop, the coffee shop, and all those other. We own Burger Maker. All the people in there kept me from the bathroom. And we go to the bathroom, try to go to the bathroom. Subway here, the criminal people there. We closed the subways in America because Americans kept trying to take the subway. They're from over here, from Bulgaria. So they tried to keep me to in the Bulgarian part of our kingdom. We told you how we made it. So I tried to keep me in the bathroom. We'll call the police when you're trying to go to the bathroom. But I said, and stuff that I actually own. So just like that too. So really criminal. So they did those bad, terrible things. So we just want to let that too. So the man, they think that we take bribes. We're not the bribing people. So he was trying to do things, but I heard him kept saying They don't think we take bribes because we told you we don't take bribes. It's part of Mosaic law, and we told you what people. We always check our people. It's like we don't eat pork, we don't take bribes. Because it said there's no homosexual Jew, there's no whore Jew. Because it said switch that to Mosaic law. Okay, so we're not supposed to take bribes. So he's doing all this stuff, but I can read his mind. Sometimes he's moving his lips. No, I can see that he's going to try to kill us. Because it said the man tried to kill us with those women. Because he's with that woman that tried something yesterday. Because it said so. I just like that too. And it seems he tried to call somebody, him and his brothers, and they got hung up on when we're having our party at the bank sector that you saw last night, and I was surprised last minute. This is it. And so and that's a surprise because Ali said we're going to have a concert, a party. We didn't have food this time because the party we had in the airport in Switzerland, we had a concert like that. We announced it like ahead of time, and they poisoned the food. There was two women that poisoned the man. Nobody else got poisoned, but they took the opportunity to poison the man. And there were two Aliyah women like these women here that it keeps trying to attack us and trying to take our things. And they were trying to attack us and try to blame us. Remember I told you that? And they poisoned the soldier. So I'm just let you that too. And God said, tell that man that those women poisoned him. They said. And so he started coughing. They gave him something that made him cough, but I guess he's all right. Basically, so I would hope they would be all right. But we told him that those women tainted your food because nobody else is coughing. So we have them real quick. The parties, basically, the people we'll just have them real quick all the time. Basically, and people say, "What are you doing?" We're just looking at things, and having a party. Basically, they would find out that's what we're doing. So basically, we told you before last Twitter we're going to have a party, and our party is that. Our beloved Rothschild's dad said that Shelby and I got our party, as I said, and the angel said we have our party for all eternity. We live and we're the good people. So just let it too. So that man thought you actually get a whip. I'm sure he's a homosexual too. Some homosexuals, because the woman is a homosexual. They're homosexual people that try to take our things. So just let it too. And he first came with the homosexuals, and I kept sounding like homosexuals. And but I remember the man because he tried to kill us and tried to he was going to try to take our things and be in our places. He's with the people that threatened King Hussein. King Hussein's our grandfather. Those women threatened King Hussein, killed and Queen Rania. And he wasn't mistakenly with them. He actually was with them, and he's actually a Christian. But and they're trying to kill us, trying to take our things. And King Hussein, when he was dying in the airport, he told us about to be aware of the man because he actually tried to hurt us. He's older than my beloved. He's older than my beloved since he came out of Shabbat night. And he let his gray hair show yesterday. He has a lot. So just look at that too. And those women were trying to kill us and trying to take our things. The woman, she said the power pack was hers. It's not hers. Okay, England, you got me the power pack. That's actually also a police wire. And how you gave it to me when we flew to to Israel to our party from our own airline that we own. That's actually a flying bank, EasyJet, part of British Airways. So just let you that too. She's saying that was hers. Also, it's not hers. Okay, it's my because England said that if she tried to break my police wire or power pack because it was around, because it said people were perfecting the internet. They said that they would try her. They would charge her with attempted murder of trying to kill my beloved Shabbat Shavit night. We just let you know that too. It's a criminal woman. So they're really, really quite wrong, and people are trying to mess with me when I was asleep. And we know that the people showed up that was her. They're trying to bother and trying to figure out how to try to hurt us all and try to take our things. They're with the people that came up against our beloved God alone, the faithful beloved God alone, and came up against me and my beloved King of Shabbat Shavit, and our beloved Rothschild, our beloved families, against the city people and trying to take our things. So just let you know that too. We inherit people, not just things. So we inherit people, and people are precious. Good people are precious. So just let you know that too. Our kingdom lasts forever, never destroyed, never trust people. We're the King and Queen of Israel, the Tsar and the Patricia of Russia, Sultan and Sultan of Turkey. We inherited Jordan. We're the King and Queen of Saudi Arabia, and Lebanon and Syria, and all those things we told you. We're the King and Queen of Persia, what the people call Iran. So besides that, my birth mother was a daughter of Aga Khan of Persia, what people call Iran, and our grandfather was Aga Khan III of Persia, a Jew who married our Egyptian Jewish grandmother, who was dark but not black. And people are really quite criminal, racist. Those women, they killed their own grandmother, obviously, to keep people from knowing that they were black. It's really wrong, isn't it? So we just let that too, like those other people we found. So we just let that too. So now because our beloved Rothschild family says I got my color from our Persian family. So okay, so now we also want to tell to you that they said they're going to stop bothering us. Our beloved Rothschild family, our beloved family members, our beloved Shavit family said they're going to stop bothering me and my beloved King Moshe Shavit, our beloved Rothschild family, our beloved family members, King City family. We had our party last night, and so we just like a small party, and so music, nice music. Also, I want to bring to attention to you, Colin Powell. When we were in Scotland, my beloved Meet and I was trying to help me remember, and all beloved family members, Queen Elizabeth from England. I was in Scotland, and they put on the paper on the news one night that Colin Powell paid about £2,000 to get a paper to say that his grandmother lived in Scotland. Well, people, how much is a records paper? You can go to here, get a records paper for 1 dinar, 2 dinars, something like that, and you're the one that's supposed to have it because it's or Scott or England, £1, £2, £5, something like that. They put on the news to show that he was fake. They tried to steal my papers and everything. Mom said my purse would be so big I'd have to carry my stuff around every day like that. Everybody knows I'm inside. I carry my things like that. What's in that suitcase? They're trying to steal papers. My papers are real. From our beloved real Rothschild's lawyer in Switzerland, our beloved real family members, our beloved real Rothschild's family members, our beloved real family members. I mean, shopping are real, but it said so. The criminal people, even if they still try to steal, they can't steal. And our fingerprints are real. I told you I have I have two types of fingerprints on my hand. We told you from Switzerland. I have Caucasian and Oriental, and both hands are the same, but it's with the two different types of fingerprints. Rich people fingerprint their children. My beloved Kima Shepshab's feet also has unusual fingerprints like mine, and all the children of beloved royal family have unusual fingerprints because we don't mix. So we just let it to the woman's black. She did something to try to kill us on. I'm going to say she's some kind of explosive expert. So just let that too, because when something happened before, they suspected her. We don't do stuff like that. Colin Powell was her uncle dad, and we know that he did stuff to people too. So we know there's some people that came in here, Cold War people that refused to leave, like that man at the book place. He was a demolition expert too, and he blew up our people in Vietnam. So we're just like that too. They want to be dogs behind because they did so many criminal things, because and they have that fake belief that when they commit a sin that somebody dies for them. It's not true, because people pay for their own sins, and the temple sacrifice is perfect, and we believe only in God, and there's no human sacrifice. That other people that believe that, they're wrong, and they're gonna go to hell for that. So it said, we're the good people, believe only in our God, we worship only our beloved God is God alone. Me and my beloved kids feet, I love it. We're Rothschild family, the kingdom, and we believe and worship only our beloved God is God alone, who made heaven, earth, land, and sea, and all the beautiful things that you see, and so that constitute the universe. So and the good people. So just let you know too. I hope this recording comes out. We'll talk to you as soon as we can. I hope we can post this, and we'll talk to you later. All right. So Shavuot Tov again, and it's going to be Shabbat soon. All right. So try to be careful, safe, and on alert, and we'll talk to you as soon as we can.